Welcome back to our special edition of Your Town Kokomo.
Yeah, our next guest, Matthew King, joins us from Methods Weightlifting in Kokomo. You met his lovely wife, Victoria, earlier in the show about the Pilato studio there. Matthew, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
How long have you been in Kokomo?
Well, I've been in Kokomo now for a little over a year, but I'm also from Kokomo. I just spent like 5 or 6 years in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
But I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah. And
this is so great. So I know Tori was talking about Pilates-wise, there wasn't really a place there in Kokomo, so you guys opened up that business. But then you have another side of the business, which is about weightlifting. What can you tell us?
Right. Well, the term weightlifting, it can often be a little bit of a misnomer because the name means lifting weights. So any lifting weights can be called weightlifting, but the sport of weightlifting, also called Olympic weightlifting, which is in the Olympics, is something a little bit specific. It's the snatch and the clean and jerk.
Okay, all right.
And we do all these other stuff. We do the squats, the deadlifts. That's what's on the screen right there.
Yeah.
So
we do all the
Olympic.
other stuff to get better at it. Yeah.
Olympic weightlifting.
Okay.
Yes,
now the bar that we just saw had a lot more plates on it.
Yep.
This one has two. These are 15 kilograms. I don't know what that transfers to pounds.
It's like 35 pounds.
35 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to give us a little bit of a demo of one of those exercises that people can do. What are you going to be doing?
I'll just do a clean and jerk. It's the easiest one.
Oh, yeah.
Easiest one to demonstrate.
Okay, all right.
Pretty accessible.
Okay, all right. We'll give you plenty of room.
This is the second lift in Olympic weightlifting. You may have seen it in CrossFit or something.
Yeah.
You grab the bar.
Okay.
You lift it overhead with a split jerk.
Yeah. Throw that leg out. Nice.
I like that when you lift it up and
That was impressive. The
Yeah,
leg.
it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
In Olympic weightlifting, we get to be so lazy. You get to just drop it from overhead, even if it's got 400 pounds on the bar. You don't even need to worry about putting it down.
You know what? We appreciate you not dropping that on our newer studio floor.
That's true. You did tell me that I could, but I was a little nervous about
Management thanks you. Yes, we would have certainly heard about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what is the difference, you know, when people are thinking about Olympic weightlifting versus what you were talking about as well?
Yeah, well, Olympic weightlifting is really popular in strength and conditioning, high school weight rooms, CrossFit. The lifts, at least, the snatch and the clean and the jerk, are really popular right now, maybe more popular in America than they've ever been. But Olympic weightlifting is its own sport. Like I said, it is in the Olympics, and you can go to competitions. So it's like some people do pickleball, some people do baseball, some people do Olympic weightlifting.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And America is really coming onto the global stage as a good competitor in Olympic weightlifting for the first time in a long time.
Okay, so at your studio, are these group classes, solo one-on-one? What kind of things do you offer?
The number one class that I encourage people to come to is the semi-private. So you have this training window where people can come in and they can do an Olympic weightlifting program, especially for beginners. I have them come in for a special intro to get familiar with this stuff. And then I have like different levels of programming for beginners, intermediate, advanced.
Cool.
And we have a good environment where you can roll in at 3:30, 3:45, 4 o'clock. You don't need to come in at the top of the hour, and you can be in there the whole time if you want.
Wonderful.
You can spend the whole time doing bodybuilding after, getting strong.
Look at this guy. Wow, how much weight was he putting up? How much she doing there?
Oh my
I'm not sure how much she's doing, but the previous video was a little over 400 pounds.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm so impressed.
What's in the water up there in Kokomo?
Yeah.
Good grief. Wow.
Ryan, do you think you could get into this?
I don't know about 400 pounds, but yes, I think I could actually. Like, I really do enjoy these kind of functional movements.
Yeah, right.
And it looks like a really cool space too, as well.
Oh, yeah.
Where can people find you in the community? Where are you located?
Yeah, we're also on Home Avenue, out of the Gym Fit Kokomo. We rent space there. And for Methods Weightlifting, you can also schedule a drop-in. Also on the website on Pilato Kokomo.
Okay.
There's a little Methods weightlifting section.
Yeah, check it out. You get a free Olympic weightlifting drop-in all the month of June there. And maybe when you're there, check out the Pilates studio as well that Tori owns and runs. Man, this was really cool.
So cool.
Thanks for having me.
Good job on that. What was it called again?
That's a clean and jerk.
Clean and jerk.
That's the second exercise.
I think my favorite was the leg out.
I like
Yeah,
that.
isn't that cool?
Yeah,
That's my favorite one.
And nice to have the balance of weightlifting and Pilates in the same studio.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
we have all
Matt.
the information up on the screen, especially if you want to take advantage of those free drop-in options. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yep.